Hello guys and girls and welcome back to SASJNCUK channel, bringing you some Ghosts gameplay. This time it's a domination game, and domination on Ghosts seems to be very long. I don't think there's actually a time limit to it. I'm not sure, I haven't actually seen much domination gameplay, it's always been TDM. But this gameplay lasts a good 12 minutes before someone reaches the 200 score limit. It's quite a close game. I think it's 200 to 190. That's probably why it lasted so long. And this gameplay is from XLatinoDude15. He has sent me a lot of gameplays, which I'm going to be uploading pretty much all of. There's some chem strikes involved in it, and in this particular gameplay, he doesn't actually get a chem strike in this, but he does get a double hello pilot. Hello pilot. And he gets on a score of 57 to 14 or 12, I can't remember. But anyway, it's a very good gameplay, quite action-packed considering the map size and the spawns. So, hope you guys enjoy the gameplay. But at the moment, I'm just not really enjoying YouTube at the moment. I'm just not getting the viewership that I did a couple of videos ago. People, I don't know if people are just a little bit more busy around this time, schoolwork, or perhaps they're just interested in Ghosts gameplay. I really don't know. But on my last two videos, I've only really had comments from my closer friends and subscribers, and not from a larger scale. So my average of views for the last 2 or 3 videos was about 20 views. Which is like nothing for me, at least. And I know I haven't got a particularly big channel, and I don't know. I've just been feeling a little bit depressed, almost. I'm not really caring too much about YouTube anymore because I'm not really getting anywhere with it. I feel my quality of videos is good in terms of video quality and its entertainment factor. I recently started a series which I think is reasonably good. It's quite a quick series to do in terms of video length. They're quite quick. So I don't know, that only got a good 20 to 30 views and only 1 comment from a good friend of mine. So I don't know, I'm just, at the moment, I'm not getting many views. That's why I'm uploading some Ghost gameplay with a story time involved in it. Hopefully, because my story times have been quite popular, this might get you guys to watch my video again. So anyway, rant over. Hopefully this video is a bit more popular than the other two. So yes, SASJNCUK story time. This is just when I speak of past events in life, or I'll just tell a story basically, instead of just going on my random rants about the gameplay and other different topical things sometimes. And this video, I haven't actually titled it yet, but I'll probably say something along the lines of Terrorist in Gatwick Airport. Now, Gatwick Airport is actually in South London, in case you didn't know. So I might not actually call it Gatwick Airport. But it doesn't matter what the title of the video is. The whole story is what I'm about to call it. Yes, so when I was 14, I think it was Easter holidays. I think it's spring break in the USA or something along those lines. I think it's about 3 weeks here, 3 weeks holiday of school off, and so yeah, for those 3 weeks holiday, I was travelling abroad again to where I always seem to go, and when I was at Gatwick Airport, we checked in and everything. It was actually just me and my mum going. My dad was working, I think, and we checked in and everything. We'd been waiting, and we were about to board our flight. So we went to the gate where we were about to board, and there's this queue. And you know, on the that comm thing over the bing bong and things like that. Well, it came on, and then I heard my name being called. So yeah, I heard Jack, could you please come to the front desk of gate, whatever gate it was, 103 or something really long and ridiculous. So that's what I do. My mum is a bit worried, so I don't know whether she actually comes with me or not, because I don't remember that. It was only just under 3 years ago. I should probably remember it. But yeah, I walk up to the front desk, and they take me with me. That we need you to accompany us to the plane. I'm like, okay. So I'm walking outside with this woman, and I already know what it's about, but I'm going to leave you guys in the dark just briefly. I'm taken outside onto this extremely windy sort of tarmac area, which is like the taxiing bay for the plane. I'm standing below the plane, quite literally, and there's this police car, and these two police. One was a policewoman and a policeman, and they're armed. They've got some sidearms in. Well, they've got a sidearm in their holster on some sort of belt around their waist. And I was kind of scared, because I mean, I might have been only 14 at the time, but I really didn't look like a 14-year-old. I'm about to have my 17th birthday, and some people probably think I look almost 20, especially if I don't shave for a while. But there you go, because of my height, I'm a good 6'2", and I look mature enough. But when I was 14, I probably looked a good 18 years old. So they accompany me down to below the plane, and in this police car, they open the boot of the police car, and there's one of my bags. It's my mum actually does pretty much all the packing for both of us in terms of clothes and any other essentials that we need. And one thing I like to do abroad is make films. I'm a bit of a filmmaker myself, and I already know what's going to be in the case. So I go to the case, and they ask me to open it up because they believe there's a firearm in the case. And at this point, I'm opening my bag, but I don't know where it is because my mum's packed it. So I don't know. I'm kind of panicking here. And the police, I just turn around briefly, and the policeman, he's got his hand on his sidearm, on his holster, as if to unbutton it and almost make sure I don't suddenly attack them. So I was kind of scared at this point, and I really didn't know where the sidearm was. So I'm rummaging in the bag for a little bit, trying to find what is a plastic prop gun. I mean, it's a realistic thing enough. It's not like some soppy Nerf gun that fires like those plasticky polystyrene kind of bullet things. It's not like one of those stupid sci-fi looking kind of guns. This was like a real looking gun, but it was only a plastic replica, which I use in my films from time to time. And I mean, this wasn't even the first time we'd transported it abroad. This was maybe the 7th or 8th time, but it was only the first time we'd gone through Gatwick Airport in South London that we were doing this. And yeah, I didn't know where it was, so I asked the policewoman to go and try and find it. So she finds it, and then everything seems to be okay. Whew. It's done. But my mum upstairs, she's panicking like hell because she doesn't know what's going on. They haven't informed her of anything. She'd just have her son taken away. God knows what's happening to him. And the thing is, they just allocated random names. It was either my mum or myself, and they allocated the names to the suitcases. So it actually could have just been my mum that was taken down to the cargo part of the plane instead of myself. She probably would have dealt with it a bit better than I did. It's not like I pissed myself or anything like that, but metaphorically I did. Yeah, I was a bit scared, but I kind of knew what I was doing. I kind of knew what it was about. And after all of that, I come back upstairs to this whole queue of people that were waiting there at the gate. And I think the flight had been delayed a good 45 minutes because of the whole fake gun alert. And there was this 7-year-old kid that maybe I was looking sinister with a bit of a hoodie or something, I don't know, but she was clutching she was quite a small 7-year-old or something. She was quite young, and she was clutching her father's leg, and as I came upstairs I overheard her say, "Is he a terrorist?" "Is he a terrorist, Dad? Is he a terrorist? I'm so scared." And all of that. And at that point, I kind of wanted to laugh, but I thought that'd be kind of mean, and maybe the dad might like punch me out or something, I don't know. be overprotective of the daughter when really I'm only a 14-year-old kid that wants to make films. And after all of that, yeah, things just kind of went on after that. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I was now sitting in my seat. I was by the window seat because I didn't want to like other people see my face, because potentially I just cost them 50 minutes of waiting time. And unfortunately for the people on the flight, again, there was this young girl, probably about 16 at the time, and she clearly had problems with flying. She clearly had a fear of flying before the whole "oh, there might be a gun on board" situation came. And I don't know how people found out that there was a potential terrorist on this flight or something, or weapon on the flight, but it seemed to spread pretty quickly. And this young girl who's pretty much everybody's boarded the plane. I'm sitting on my seat near the front of the plane, and then there's this girl that's just getting on and getting back off. She's crying, mascara running down her face. She's with her family, like parents and what looked like a younger brother, and she's just in complete tears and just almost on the verge of collapsing almost. And she kept putting her foot on the plane, back off the plane, on the plane. And this happened for a good 15 minutes. And I'm not sure whether they actually boarded the plane or not. But I was just so tempted to go and look and just like say everything's going to be fine anyway. But that would have just been really corny. And she was probably thinking, oh, this guy's trying to hit on me or something. I don't know. But, yeah, I just sat in my seat, and I'm pretty sure she just came on. But I felt guilty about was that her panic attack was probably brought on because of the fact I had caused all this commotion. Yeah, so that was quite an eventful day at the airport. I'm not sure if you guys have had any worse times at an airport, whether you've had any horrible delays of being there for like 24 hours or something. But that's the end of the gameplay. I hope you've enjoyed the story and the gameplay in the background, and it's been entertaining, hopefully. And hopefully there'll be more of you guys watching the gameplay and the video. So hopefully, again, I'll see you guys in my next video.